Hello, VOD. Hello, everyone. Hello, Sil. Hello, Annie. Hello, CW with the pre-stream dink. Cheers, dink water. Hello, Zents with the first-time chat and follow. Hello, Sir Sri. Hello, GPT Scholar. Hello, Mario. Hello, Mario. So today, we're teaming up with Hecuba to do some shopping district stuff. I'll show you. Basically, this is going to be the VIX team, me and Flurbin. We're gonna make a news building and shop right here in a skyscraper. But today we've done something else, which is Hecuba and I have teamed up to make a block palette, and we are going to make a bank today. And that's pretty much the summary of what's going on today. We need to unify the currency so that way people have currency even when people like Soy aren't on, because Soy has Tofu Coin and, he's not on all the time. So we run out. So yeah, we're gonna make a bank, have a couple of people have access to coins, and then yeah, that's pretty much it. So that's the stream for today. I hope you guys enjoy what's coming on, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Got nothing much more to say. Let me start by outlining what I think this is gonna look like. Let's see if Hecuba is in VC. He's not. Okay. The first thing I want to do is probably move this gradient. Whoops, can't even speak. Move this gradient so it's a little bit out of the way, so we don't need to like be. This is kind of in the way. Let me go over here. I'm gonna put up a gradient here. We've decided on a couple of blocks. Corp is the classic. That's where we're starting. We're just gonna do black to white. We've got, let's see, deep slate tiles is next, then colored stone bricks, dark gray frequency, factory block, and technical block. And those were my 5 blocks that I brought to the party. And then Hecuba brought a couple of the lighter ones. Let's see, let's do this. And roughly what we want is like 1 block per area, but I guess that's not really what's going on here. We'll figure it out. Oh, and I also forgot deep slate tiles, which should be somewhere in here. Soy Cake probably needs a pure tier IRL. Yeah, he stopped streaming, and I hope he's doing okay, because that run seems very, very warp-inducing IRL. I agree. Hopefully that means that coming back to Project Singularity and having a change of speed is going to be nice. But who knows what that actually means. Is that what it is? No, it's brick first, then deep slate tile. Damn. Gradients, am I right, chat? Then we've got Tyrion. Or no, this is factory block. That's a nice block. I like this block. This is probably my favorite in the bunch because it has a very subtle way that it does a gradient, which is it takes these dark things from the darker part of the gradient and then like kind of layers it on with the lighter stuff. So it creates a really interesting gradient all by itself. Oh, we might need to cut these technical blocks into architecture blocks. Let's see, there's a way to do this. It's like other double roof tile, isn't it? We could do glow, but I don't like that. Is there just like a regular block? It'll be weird if it's glowing. How did he do this? Double roof tile. Double roof tile. What the heck is a double roof tile? Double roof tile. Okay. I don't know what that is. I'm scared to find out, but it looks like a block. And it doesn't do the tiling thing. So, we're going to take that. Pretty sure he appeared on Three's community GOG run. Oh, that's lovely. That's good. All right, the next block is stone bricks, which I might just steal from this right here so we can get this out of the way. These have a really weird hitbox, I think. Oh my gosh, this is what it is. They're actually stairs, but they have the hitbox of a full block, or they like look like a full block. Uh-oh, that's possibly gonna cause a couple of problems. We'll deal with them as they come. LMAO. Oh my god. I'm so silly. You can use an architecture hammer to rotate and get a mixed block. Oh, interesting. Okay, I thought you could only do that with another mod. That's cool. Okay, let's grab this stuff and that. Okay, we can grab the whole thing. I basically know what's going on. I say. How you doing, Tangerine? Let's do that, and then like, I don't know. That, yeah. There you go. There we go. All right, the next one is probably these polished stone bricks. And then we've got diorite, 2, 3, 4. That's not a lot of diorite. And then calcite. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're missing a couple of blocks, but I don't really know where they went, TBH. Hello, Panda. How's it going? I'm doing well. Do you have Deep Slate covered? Do I? Oh, do I? If you missed it a couple of days ago, I did a night stream, and we made something called the Stoneworks area, and I have a couple 100,000 Deep Slate now, which I'm very excited about. Okay, and I'm also going to move this gradient here, because we might as well. Let's put some type of counter block that counts... what's a good one? Let's see if we can steal something. Yeah, no problem if you can't catch the streams at night. Like definitely, they're all different times and stuff. I totally understand. Ooh, I love this amethyst block. I'm just gonna steal this from Hecuba. He'll live. Let's do purple wool. And I think we need like 7 of that, but I'm gonna bring a couple more. So the idea for this is we're gonna do 7 floors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We might do a couple more then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Can we squeeze in 8 floors? Probably. Oh yeah, that's 8 floors. That'll be good. And then we'll have our Empire State Building stuff on top. Hello, Fresher and Cleaner. I always wondered the message you have at the end of your videos about treating people with kindness. Does that stem from a religious belief or is it a philosophical code of ethics that you follow? I am not religious in any way, shape, or form. I do believe in spirituality. The code of ethics that I follow is because at a certain time in my life, I suffered from a lot of depression and mental health issues, and I think the lesson that I learned, the most important lesson that I learned, was that the person who was being the hardest on me was me. And the way to get better was not by I don't know, like miraculously getting better, but it was by starting to be kinder to other people, hold them to easier standards than my brain did. And then after that, it was much easier to hold myself to a kinder standard. And that is why I say that every day. It's because it's important to hold yourself to a kind standard. Otherwise, you're probably going to be depressed most of your life. And that's it's not so fun. So that's what I have to say about that. Hello, Orange. How's it going? How's your Warframing been? All right, it looks like it's gonna be some type of. We're not gonna be able to space this out perfectly because I think I did like 2 blocks for some of these blocks. It's not concrete. But yeah, this is perfect. This is looking good. What I will do right now is I'm gonna go get a mob replicator because I know Hecuba doesn't have night vision and stuff, and we've been getting touched by mobs. So I'm gonna get a super tank of biodiesel and a mob replicator, and I'm just gonna have a time with that. How does Deep Slate work in World Gen? Isn't minimum height still 0? Yeah, at around Y like 12, Deep Slate starts forming. Hello, Yaki. Thank you for the tier 1 sub. I appreciate that. I really appreciate that a lot. The way you speak about that sounds exactly like my beginnings, and I hold the very same beliefs about how one should live their life. It's actually super refreshing to hear someone with a similar opinions without religious incentive. I don't begrudge anyone with a religious incentive either. You know, like if that's how you find your peace, then I believe in that too. But that's personally how I've found my way. Yeah, so this is our deep slate. I actually had it blow up on me the other day. I had to fix this because I didn't put clear glass covers around the combustion gen, and then I guess the top of this must have like caught fire, or something over here must have caught fire. Maybe it was the crafting table, and that caused an adjacent fire to blow up a GT machine. So, oh yeah, and by the way, this is the pipe spaghetti. I use world interaction upgrades to auto craft stuff. We've also got all these other automations that are just chugging away, and honestly, they've been working so hard. Like I set up glass, 165,000. It's an MV arc furnace. That's it. That's all you need. 262k cobble. We got that. Why is the glass? Oh, because we're making glass out of the sand. That's understandable. Stone, basalt. We've got pretty much everything. So we're pretty much set as well as far as that goes. Let me grab. Let's make a mob replicator, or a monster replicator, as they call them. Grab that. I think that should be everything we need. Missing items: 3 ender pearls, 2 MV circuits, and 12 electrum rods. Yaki says wise words. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate that. I try my best. I've lived a life of a little bit of not cute stuff, so I try to live a more fulfilling life. I can relate to it a lot too. Having struggled with depression in the past, and as a result, probably didn't treat my friends and family the best. Oh, I do know that one. I do know that one. Now that I'm better, I want to give the kindness back. Exactly. Creamsicle says, Nina, listen to your music every day. Please keep cooking. I will, my friend. I've been working on like a symphony though. So I haven't been doing a lot of electronic music. It's been mostly, what's it called? You know what I'm talking about. I need some good circuits, and I don't think we have any. Oh, do we? Do we have like 1? Oh, we have 4. We just need 2 more. Okay, we can do this. So the recipe for this is circuit assembler, diode, electronic circuit, copper wire, and circuit board. Let me just grab this on my NEI so I can remember this. And let's just make like, I don't know, 32 of those right now. I'm sure Flurbin has stolen at least a stack of regular electronic circuits. Okay, looks like we'll be doing 16 instead. Sheesh 9, it's the lore drop stream, why we understand why you're the main character. I am the main character of my life, as you are the main character of yours. And that is how it should be. We are all characters of our own stories, and you have the capacity to make it your own. 32, that's good. Okay, then just good circuit boards, which we seem to have a couple of. Okay, I'm just gonna grab gold wire, and I think we're rich, like low key, high key. 4, 5. Yeah, it looks like we'll do half a stack of these. The Aki way. Okay, so I'm gonna do that. The diodes are like kind of in there. Let's chuck these in here, and then the copper wire in here. And then that will be good. And then yeah, it's facing down already. Okay, so I've already done this. Let's see. You know, molten black granite should be meta? What is he cooking? Chat, what is orange creamsicle cooking? I don't even see a fluid extractor recipe for this. Black granite cobblestone? Oh, wait. Molten black granite. What is this? What? Gross. Happy to finally catch a stream of yours for once. Your videos have been really inspiring me to do YouTube videos. Nice. Do you have any advice for people wanting to start out in this niche? Not any good advice. Just, okay, here's my one piece of advice that I can summon off the noggin, which is make the video that you want to see. Like, I felt like there was not enough AE2 stuff because I was struggling super hard with AE2, so I learned AE2, and then I made a video on it because I struggled with it. So that's the video I wanted to see, which is that there's no Gregtech AE2 videos specifically, and it became a hit. That was why. Okay, I think we have pretty much everything we need. Let me drop off these circuit boards. Everyone should be kind because I am evil, and we need kindness to counteract that. Oh, Lulo is asking for a base tour. Yeah, we can do a quick base tour while we're here. I think Hecuba is not in VC yet because I think he would tell me. But yeah, so I guess we can start with the main base. I am carrying a super tank right now, so let's see if I can put that in my other hotbar and make it go away. So we've started with this build. It was all like we kind of inhabited a village before, and now we started with Botania. I think this was like the first build, which is like, okay, I'm gonna spend some time on this. We're gonna work on Botania. We're gonna make a cute little area, and then I was like, wait a minute, we can do a little more than that. So we made this area with the cherry tree. And then after a while, I was like, okay, this is nice, but I feel like it needs some more. So then we made this thing with all the prismarine and all the deep slate and great wood. And I was like, okay, well, this is pretty good, but what about the rest of the base? So we made the bridge, made this basalt beaches for a second set of builds. This is for all of our steel processing and stuff like that. Now we've got quite a bunch of stuff on the roster here. I think redstone alloy was really nice. Steel dust to steel is nice. And then finally I was like, okay, it's time to redo the main house. So I settled on this build with these beautiful stained glass windows that I'm so proud of. And yeah, we made like some polyethylene lines. We've got item filters. Got a little phosphorus pentoxide loop that seems to be dead for some reason. What happened here? Environmental storytelling. Oh, we're full on hydrogen somehow. Okay, well, I guess there's one way to solve that, which is... Well, I don't need a screwdriver for this. What am I doing? Void overflow. There you go. Attaboy. Yeah, we've got a bunch of good stuff here. I've got a bedroom that I made that I like. You know, it's cute. It's got some floors. It's good. But yeah, I'm really proud of this main build. This is one of my favorite builds. I love the detail on these windows. It's just like, I'm very proud of this. And then A couple days ago, we made this stoneworks area that has all of this stone processing. I need to like work on the actual build for this because it's a little bit ugly right now, but that's okay. Things change. And then I am making Flurbin, an area to do hops processing for beer and Jägermeister, which I am going to enjoy. Speaking of which, that is probably my favorite alcoholic drink off the noggin. Jägermeister. Jägermeister, as the Germans say. And then we'll make a tavern. So that's the current thing. Oh, we also made a Monopoly board, so that's a whole thing. Yeah. We're working on this. We've got dice. Oh, this is so satisfying. It's all contained in this little 5x5. You've got all the coins. Because we can. Because we can. We even did randomized loot games card. Tofu Corp shareholder dividend. The bank pays you 50. Advance to go. Collect 200. Breaking news. Advance the news station. You know, stuff like that. It's just like, you know, just it's fun. It's nothing crazy. Hey, John. How's it going? How's life? 9 is the main character in my assembly line automation understandings. Thank you so much for the YouTube vid. Yeah, of course. How are you doing, John? It's been a minute. All right, let's head over to the shopping district and get building. That's our project today. So, what are the coins made out of? Those are rounds. So we have everything from like tantalum, iron rounds. They don't get used in GT that much, but they are fun. They're little coin disc thingies. So, hey, Eagle Wolf, how's it going? How did you make the images don't say map art? Oh, we have a Bibliocraft texture pack. You know, I can actually show you guys another thing. I've been planning the Bibliocraft thing for a very long time. And so what we have is we have a texture pack full of graffiti that I was going to use for my record store, which is my original plan for Project Singularity. Needless to say, we've used our powers for evil. The other day we pranked Tofu Corp with a little bit of graffiti. So that's the whole thing. I think Hecuba did some heinous shit over here. Oh yeah, oh yeah. There's that. I don't even want to know what the rest of this is. That's just too big of a piece of graffiti. I think there's one up here, but yeah, we just hit their base with a whole bunch of graffiti. But yeah, that's what these are. The Bibliocraft resource pack with painting frames. They're pretty cool. It has been a minute. I'm LUV in my hardcore world. Let's go. Kinda silly. That's awesome. So yeah, let's go to World Spawn, where we all congregate. And hello, Max Stroyer. Hi, I usually lurk a lot in these streams. I figured I'd drop by to say I'm enjoying this SMP. Well, welcome. And I'm glad you're enjoying things. Let's start with a blueprint for this base. I think what I need to do to solve my sanity issue is I need to get one slab of deep slate and place it right here. Do you think we should have this take up the whole thing? I feel like that's kind of big for a building. Maybe let's start experimenting with things. I'll leave some space for a pathway. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's go 8, 9. Oh, and then let's set up the mob replicator while we're here, because I don't want to have hunger and everything for the rest of my life. We need some glass. Do we have glass anywhere? Yeah, that'll work. Gregtech machines, as you guys very much know, they explode if they're in the rain. So we make a little awning over them out of glass in order for them to not explode. It's as simple as that. So let's put the mob replicator there, combustion gen there, and our biodiesel tank will go right here. And then we'll just set this to auto output, which it is already doing. That should start powering the replicator. And yeah, then we're good. Let me get some Terra Wart to clear the debuffs. Hello, Etchix. How's it going? Pranks are amazing on Project Singularity. Have the ducklings removed the Swede yet? No. They actually, I mean, Goose at least hasn't been on in a while, and then Duct is speedrunning. So I haven't seen them in a bit, and I'm really excited to see what they think about the prank. But yeah, unfortunately, people are busy with things. Why is the only thing I can think when looking at the shopping district Dark Toronto? That's funny because Hecuba is Canadian, and I also have half of my family is from Canada. So that's funny that you say that. Specifically Toronto. I need to put on some type of music that's it's like perfect for this. MF Doom. There's like a playlist that I had. Oh, so good. It was MF Doom plus like Nuja bass. This could work. All right, we're musiced up. Hello, Deef Dragon. That is a name that I'm not sure if I know what it means. 25. Does that look centered to you guys? That does not look centered. I'm so scared of making this first little bit of the skyscraper. I'm not gonna lie, chat, because this is the bank, and this is gonna be here for a while. And then if it doesn't look really good, it's gonna feel very awkward. So I am a little bit scared of this build, but we're gonna figure it out. This should be the center, if we're using our math correctly. So in that case, I can take. Oh, that's why. I can take our World Shaper Sextant, take the center block, pull it out here, and that should show us all the sides. Perfect. I know how to measure stuff. We're good. Life is good. Circles and squares. This man is a true grinder. Real. Disintegration, which converts items directly into crystallized essence. I have heard of that. I don't use it personally, but I have heard of it. All right, let's establish the floors, which is my favorite thing to do. Let me get actually the blocks of the gradient to do this. We're going to divide every floor into two. So the way I like to do this, chat, is we're at Y67 here. If you add 12 to each Y level, that's where you want to put your floors. And there's a couple of reasons for this, but I'll tell you as we go. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're at 79, which is 12 plus 67. That's about half. That's close enough. It's close enough. And then what we'll do here is we'll mark out a floor. And the reason I have these floors the way that they are is because if you do this, you can divide your floor evenly into two different floors with a wall height of 5, which is an odd number that I like, 4, 5. Or if you'd like to, you can also divide this into a wall height of 3 and have 3 different even floors. So that's my philosophy. I will always build floors like this from now on because of that. But yeah, that's why I'm so precise with this. If anyone's wondering why I'm like, might be a little bit crazy. Hello, GX Eclipse, how's it going? And I liked dragons, real. All right, what have we got next? We've got to get rid of some of these blocks in my inventory, is what we've got. Okay, we've got dark gray frequency colored stone bricks. Then we've got polished deep slate. Then factory block, and then our technical block. Six, seven. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Don't say it, chat. Don't fucking say it. 92. That doesn't seem right. 79. So we should be down one block. 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, because it includes the block below. That makes sense. I like that ads are basically free instructions on what you should never buy. You know what? That's so true. I can like pretty reasonably say that I have never felt compelled to buy anything after seeing an ad for it. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. I feel like there may be overarching consequences from using a block that is essentially a stair block. like that's not going to be good in the long term. There's got to be a better solution. Do you guys have any ideas about how we could freeze this technical block? Because the current problem that we're having is that if we use it as it is, it tiles, like has a global tile thing. Hello, Mythlink, with the first time chat. I don't really. The other option is that this is actually what it is a stair block, and you can like drop down into it, even though it doesn't look like it. I don't like that. I'll leave that for the philosophers for now. And then if you guys come up with any good ideas, then we'll roll with them. So I am kind of waiting on Hecuba here for the stone bricks. Let's go stop by his place and see what's up. See if we can help out in any way. Hecuba says you're deafened on your stream. Oh, hey Hecuba, I'm here.
Okay. I'm just working on the final building blocks because I hopped off last night, like basically 20 minutes after you did, so I actually
That's no
didn't get anything
problem.
done.
Here, let me.
It's 1 a.m.
Do you want to divide and conquer? Let me pop over to your base and then let's see what we can divide and conquer.
Oh, I'm basically already done, and I just need you to handle deep slate tiles, polished deep slate, and diorite.
No, I already got all the deep slate, all the bottom tier of blocks, the ones that I chose in the.
Oh, I also have like 8 stacks of each of those.
I got 1,000 of each. I thought that was
Great.
how this was gonna go. Oh my, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Well,
So
you
let
said
me.
when you hopped off last night, it kind of sounded like you were handing the responsibility over to me, and
Oh
then I built a cobblestone generator that
no
made all of
way.
those like comically easy to make. I just made them in the last 15 minutes.
Let me turn you up real quick. And then where are you in your base? I'm here.
I'm just on my MV floor.
Okay.
That's where most of the crafting happens.
I am so sorry. That is not what I intended. So last night, chat.
No, it's no problem. I think the only problem is that now we have proportionally very little light blocks.
Ah,
In this chest is what I've prepared.
we'll work for it. Okay. Oh, this is nice. Yeah. This'll do. This'll do.
I'm just missing some Agon blocks right now, and I'm waiting for my assembler to make it, because the assembler has the best thing. By the way, I replaced Tank 15 with Agon 14, in case you're wondering.
Perfect.
It's
Yeah.
basically the same, but not blue.
Let me grab some diorite. We can do this from a Botania recipe with basalt. So I'm just gonna get 1,000 of that right now.
Okay, and I'm gonna eat because it is lunchtime for me right now. Give me like 5 minutes.
Okay, no problem.
Please entertain my chat, by the way.
I am happy to entertain your chat. Hello, chatters, by the way. Hello, chatters. My name is Nine. If you don't know me, I'm playing Gregtech New Horizons. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I guess you could checkerboard the stair ones with the normal ones. That's a horrifying solution. Is the diamond chisel best durability, or is there a better one? I think the diamond chisel is the best. That's the one that I like. I don't really know. I haven't tested it. Okay, we do have a lot of basalt. 1,000 is 16 stacks. We've got 262,000, so I think we're good. 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. We're going to head over to Goose Island because we have a little bit of mana over there stored. If you're on Hecuba's stream and you're just listening in, at least me, I'm obsessed with Botania. So Goose and I teamed up to make something that is going to lag out the server when I load it in and load it out. So beware for that, actually. Let's turn off the magnet. All right, let's get it. Uh-oh. Oh, I need the catalyst. I forgot about that. Okay, well, let's go lag out the world right now. Let's check the XU underscore TPS. Oh yeah, we're at about 2 TPS every time I exit that dimension. That's not good. It should be running at about 20 ticks per second.
And you're trying to nuke the server.
It just happens every time I leave the mana dimension. Let's see, normally if there's another player on and then I enter the nether, it unloads that previous dimension. But it's looking unlucky this time.
I did some IRL Pam's Harvest crafting. Made a good pizza. This is actually very nice.
Nice.
I reenacted episode 4 in real life.
Wasn't there cannibalism in that one?
It's a good pizza.
Okay, well, yeah, this is the consequence of whatever I'm doing. See if I can find the conjuration catalyst. Where is it? Ah, there you are. Alchemy catalyst.
Oh yeah, I know a lot of my chatters aren't keeping up with the Silksong streams, which is completely okay. Like, that's very different from my regular content. But a few days ago, I became the best Silksong player in Canada. 16th place in the world.
Nice.
Which I'm very happy about.
Dude, the TPS is just... Alright, I'm gonna tank it one more time because I need to get...
seems fine to me.
Really?
Yeah.
This should be a server-wide issue, no? The fact that we're getting 5 TPS?
There's a little bit of lag, but usually I have a few ping issues.
You should try loading a new chunk.
I don't want to, now that you're saying. I can't pick up these bottles. Huh.
Yeah, that is the TPS issue. And it's gonna happen one more... Okay, we're gonna be back while I'm in this dimension, but it takes a while for some reason for this dimension to unload, which I don't really...
Didn't know Canada was a real place. That's
it's not.
True. I'm actually just LARPing.
Yeah, it's not a real place. Didn't you guys know?
Yeah. It was British propaganda to prevent American expansion. Trust me, bro.
Isn't it French?
Oh yeah, French propaganda. My bad. It's always French propaganda.
It's okay. It always resolves itself after a little bit.
French propaganda or the TPS?
The TPS. Oh yeah, I'll mute whenever I like talk to chat directly.
No, it's fine. It fills in the blank space when I'm not talking. Do we have any block molds here? That's the compressor. Whoops. I'm missing a stack of glass dust.
I ate it. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I was really hungry.
rough.
There was no cannibal human meat, and so I had to do what had to be done.
Is. You're literally the only person who can afford my food. Because no one has tofu coin.
I have 55 tofu coin in my backpack.
You could probably buy out half my shop.
I already did buy some stuff from your shop.
Oh, there is alcohol now if you want to buy any of that.
That's true. I'm gonna wait for Fleur
Right, I
beer.
don't have a set. I don't have a set price for. Well, no, there's some things I know Flurbin's not stupid enough to make, like rum.
Is rum really that bad in GT?
I had to AFK for 15 hours for my
Oh,
first batch.
all right. We're gonna take a look at rum
It's
once I get to
bad
spawn. I am bringing
because
1,000
you need
diorite.
5 buckets of sweet wine, which is made 7 millibuckets at a time at a 100-to-7 ratio.
You should have waited for
Distilled from
HV.
fermented reed water, and fermented reed water is made in the fermenter
Oh, I forgot about the
at
fermenter.
like a 10-to-1 ratio from reed water to fermented reed water, and then the reed water needs distilled water, not regular water. And so I needed I needed a distillery as well. I just automated the whole system and then went and practiced Silk Song for 10 hours. Not in one day, that was 4 days.
Okay, I have brought the diorite to spawn, and I have the chests like fairly organized. Basically, most of my blocks are in the bottom, and then the light blocks are at the top. One sec, I'm gonna take off my
Sirens in the
sweatshirt.
chat. Yeah, Siren became my first chat moderator a few days ago because they have been on my Silk Song streams fairly consistently and have supplied quite a few resources. So, welcome, Siren, the only moderator I have.
You should have waited for HV for most alcohol stuff because you can get the multi-block distillation tower. Whoa, wait a minute.
Yeah, and
That's not the distillery,
I should have
though.
waited for LV to do all of my cooking because literally every recipe is better in the mixer.
Yeah,
No, we're not efficient here. I just do it as early as possible.
that's true.
Which is
Distillery.
also why I'm probably gonna make a
Distillation.
huge distillation setup in MV before the distillation tower for
Just
oil
know
processing.
that the distillation tower does not do distillery
I know.
recipes, which is kind of weird until you get to like LUV and get the Dango distillus. Yeah, actually, there's like
Wait, hold on.
nothing about this that would uh that would be sped up by multi-blocks. That's crazy. Other than the brewery step, which seems really fast.
Wait, why is it called the mega distill? That's not a regular distillation tower.
The mega
Where's the
distillation
normal one?
tower. That one's nice. Yeah. Have you seen that one?
No, the distillation tower works as a distillery. You just have to change its mode. It's like any other multi-block.
I was under the impression.
Machine type distillery or distillation tower. That's what it says.
Really?
That's how it works in modern too. If I want to run a regular distillery recipe that doesn't work in the tower, then I can just change its mode.
I
So
think the
there's no point.
Dango distillus is the only thing that has distillery mode. Specifically.
Well, then why is distillery listed under distillation tower?
Distillation tower. Let's look.
Did I just correct a GTNH expert? Guys, please clip
Distillery DT. I don't know. Maybe you're
this.
right.
DT is distillation tower, right?
Yeah, you're right. I will have to see about that because I'm not entirely sure that that's true.
Clip this. Chat, remember this.
I mean, you could be right though.
GTNH
You could be right. I just yeah, it's very possible. All right, let's I'm going to come over here and nab the building blocks because I'm building out the floors, or I'm like measuring out the floors. I can't change mode in the normal distillation tower.
I kind of want jet lag on for this, honestly.
He said I'd messaged him and he said he would be on, but I don't know. I don't know
He
where
was
he is.
on like 10 minutes before you joined.
Did you grab the building blocks? Oh my
Yes.
gosh, I just came here and you're just on your way out. That's crazy. I'm being told that you can't change the mode on the normal DT. Chat, if you guys are playing
Why is it
Gregtech
listed?
and you have a normal DT, I want you guys to go check if you can change it to distillery mode, like the single block.
Why would it be listed there?
I don't know.
It definitely works like that in modern, though.
Yeah, it should. I mean, it like straight up should work like that, but... Oh, also Hecuba,
Oh,
yeah.
I forgot that you wireframed some buildings here.
Yeah. The tech blocks, they're actually stairs. When you cut them,
I was...
it's so scum.
I'm trying to remember how I made these work before, and I just remembered now I'd used carpenter's blocks. Architecture, the only way to
Oh.
get a solid block like this would be to set it to glow,
Yeah, yeah,
which
yeah.
we don't want to
Which I
do.
don't want to do that either, yeah. And you replaced this block though with Aegon? Is that what you said?
No, technical blocks are
Still
pretty
in?
glow.
Uh-oh.
Wait, where were... Oh yeah, we did replace this with a gun, yeah. I'm
Okay.
looking at... I have my gradient bookmarked, so I can just look at that.
Do you have your blocks that we can add to the gradient? I want to get building all these floors.
Okay, I'll place down
Perfect.
this. So, I haven't explained the idea of this build to my chat.
Okay.
Our idea here is to have one giant black to white gradient as the basic color of the building. We're probably going to have more accents, of course, but the base of the building is going to be this one giant black to white gradient. And my main reason for wanting to do this is because I want to practice making gradients. That's like the one building skill I think I'm very bad at. And so this is a very good time to learn that.
Ooh, Aegon looks great. Yeah.
That does really work. I only saw it in NEI, so I was worried.
All right, let me keep measuring. You heard the man. That's his vision. That's his dream.
Yeah.
I'm just measuring out floors here. One,
Okay, then
two,
the other
three,
thing that's very important is that we have a nice,
6.
unique shape for the building. So I'm
Yeah.
going to work on this foundation. Shape is everything. I learned this from a Korean building tutorial. This is where the majority of my building skill comes from.
Oh, we're using Aegon
Shape is like
14 and
more
15.
important than anything in a build. So
15.
that's why with my casino, like I spent the first 3 hours of building just wireframing out a cool shape.
Polished stone brick. I have the
So
diorite.
let me look at reference images here. What are we doing? I wanted to make it kind of shaped like the Empire State Building.
I grabbed a model of that on my second monitor. And that was the plan. Let's see,
Oh, it's
what
kind
would
of
you use
square
here?
towards the base. I didn't realize that.
Diorite small tiles. Oh, there it is.
Also,
Hey, Batman. I'm doing well. How about you? I'm having a wonderful time talking with y'all.
Singularity colors, and then that also made it look very futuristic. And they just worked no matter how high up the building it was, no matter what the color around it was. So probably gonna get a bunch of anti-blocks later. Okay. Oh, this is gonna be complicated.
Okay, we've got the floors mapped out. And I guess we can put a spire on the top, which would be nice. Yeah, I'm thinking,
Warp, right?
let
Yeah.
me model the,
Oh.
I'm thinking we put a little, like the Empire State Building, we put a little gap in the middle.
Yeah, that was my main idea.
Yeah, yeah, that'll give it
That's the main Empire State
a
Building.
good shape. And then, yeah, we just kind of build it up.
But there's a
It's
lot more
hard to
layers
get
than
detail
that.
here.
Like it changes every like 5 floors. It seems, or at least towards the bottom.
Yeah,
It was straight for a
it's
while,
pretty
but
intense.
the bottom is actually quite complex.
If you want to just wireframe and like corp, and then we can replace everything based on the floors, that's also fine.
Yeah, I think we might do that.
What's the trick to make Aegon blocks that fast? I don't know. What do you mean?
Oh, I
Aegon.
didn't make them fast. I was waiting by the assembler for the first 15 minutes of stream.
Yeah, just assembler.
An efficient way of doing it, though the fast way would just be to craft up a bunch of Aurora and then craft it like that, but that wastes a lot of Z-tone tiles. Okay, so at the bottom it does have a little bit of that side bit already, like I've placed here.
I'm down with that.
I guess we don't have to copy the Empire State Building, just use it as a base here. So you build floors very tall, so I'm going to use that as my reference for each section. So we'll like end this part right
Uh,
at the end of this floor.
the reason I build them this tall is because you can divide them very equally between a couple of different ways. So if we want to, we can divide
We
those
could
floors in
we could
2
have
or
nice
3.
balconies and stuff.
Yeah, yeah. Or we can even make the floor density twice as high.
Oh, did you bring a bed? I didn't.
I have a bed in my backpack. You do you not have one of those backpacks that has a bed in it?
I do not. I used to, but then I left it at my casino and then eventually picked it up and brought it back to my base and didn't bring it back here.
Fair enough. Okay, let's see. Empire State Building. It's got like a core building in the center, like a very small.
Yeah.
I feel like what we could do is find that very small bit, just like extend it all the way to the top.
I'm
2,
currently
3,
just working on copying that front
6.
shape because it seems pretty complicated. I should have my chat open.
Kindis says, "I hear that I enjoyed listening through. I enjoyed listening through some of the pieces you composed. Are you planning on future releases?" Yes, I'm working on a symphony. Actually, I'm almost done, 90% of the way.
Fire?
4, 5, 6, 7.
Rosebud be as good as Christopher Larkin?
That's a pretty high bar. It's a pretty high bar, but I'm
Pretty high
feeling
bar.
very confident in it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I know there's those of you who every time I say that something goes
You
off
can't
in your
just
little
don't
head.
acknowledge it. It's easier if you just don't acknowledge
That's
it.
true, but the brain worms. The worms in my brain. I'm gonna get the well, I don't even know. I'm thinking about getting the corners of this as well. Like just getting everything to the top so we have a wireframe of the build. I think that's what
We're
I'll
still
do.
too far from Soy's pylon here. We'll have to go back and recharge occasionally.
Yeah, it'll be a good time to get some perspective.
Okay, I'm trying to think how I want to do this part now. What if I made this section wrap around?
4.
Hold on, I don't have enough water. I don't want to be streaming with a headache. Chat's again gonna have to get entertained by 9.
I always make honey tea, honey lemon tea. That always helps me stream. Keeps me uncongested,
Hold on,
unbothered.
before I get my water, Siren, you have permission.
And then that, and then diorite, and then calcite. There we go. Gosh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, that's a new sound. 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Lovely block palette, yo. Feels like Hermitcraft. We are basically hermit crafting it up here. That's the thing I wanted to bring back from modern builders is that modern builders I feel like use a lot more gradient work, and I am unfamiliar with that mostly, and I would like to get familiar with it. So that was the goal of this like server in my opinion. That was my personal goal on this server, was to get familiar with gradient building.
Oh, Siren actually did it. Three messages got deleted for containing 6-7. Okay. I'm gonna see how this would work. Like, what if I have the bottom section here sort of wrap around a bit?
I think what we need to do is make very sure that it does not look phallic in any way.
Oh
It's a
no.
very hard line to toe, but it
When
is,
making skyscrapers.
yeah. What did I do? What did I do here? Oh, I messed
Oh,
up
that
the
would
entire thing by one block. Glad I
I
caught it.
messed up my entire thing just in general. I just messed up. Everyone laugh at me.
Everyone laugh at Hecuba. I'm not laughing at Hecuba.
Yeah, it's too sad to laugh at me.
Truth nuke. Someone had to make a hard joke when I was talking about not being phallic. It was bound to happen. It was bound to happen.
So sad.
So sad. Can we get a rip in chat? All right, there we go. Can be annoying trying to, yeah, dude, Hecuba and I were like up last night at 3 a.m. just like cooking the block palette, trying to find something that worked. It was so funny.
How long were we discussing that? Because I was gonna try to record around 9 p.m. I ended up actually recording at 11 because the entire time I was supposed to be recording, I was discussing block palettes with you.
Yeah, no, I mean, it was ridiculous. It was not. What is, wait, okay, I wrote
Eventually, I did just go into a creative world.
79, 91,
Also,
79
the
plus
the little
12.
tower you've built here will have to get taken down because
Yeah, I'm
there's a lot of
sure.
wire
I'm sure.
framing here.
103 is 91
Dude, we
plus
need. I'm
12.
scared of actually building the gradient though. I need jet lag.
Oh, I'm happy to do some
Jet
gradienting.
lag is actually this server's Grian.
He's good
Having
at
a good
that,
times
yeah.
with Scar at the same time.
115, 117. What? Where did I go wrong? 139. Yeah, that should be right. Yeah, the snow layer.
Okay, hold on. I might be doing something good, or I'm making something completely ass.
Is jet lag Grian or B-dubs? I think I'm B-dubs. I think jet lag is Grian. I'm just nonchalant like that, you know?
I'm just trying to imagine B-dubs building a giant factory with lava pouring out of the roof of it.
I'm GTNH B-dubs, okay? I even made a joke in one of my videos, like I think I signed off like, I'm B-dubs, or this has been I don't know. My name is
So
B-dubs,
sad.
scratch that. My name is Nine. That's what it was. It was a lot funnier when you were there. You had to be there. You had to be there.
Damn. That's rough, man. I ran out of corp. Okay, this wireframing is completely incoherent right now,
Oh yeah, for sure.
and I think I'm the only
Oh,
person who knows what I'm
oh
looking up
wow.
here.
Oh wow. Yeah, that's
But here,
something.
no, here's where it gets consistent now.
Okay.
Now we just straight line all the way up.
Okay. And then this is gonna be like the inner part of the building. All right, I'm gonna work on
So
replacing
I
shit.
think I got the front shape here.
Okay. So many blocks. Too many blocks.
Maybe I can close that in.
Chad, I'm not gonna lie. This is gonna be kind of a grindy stream because I'm just gonna be making gradients all fucking day.
Oh, no. Yeah, B-dubs is actually very chill to watch. He hasn't changed in the, like, what, 14, 15 years he's been on YouTube, and I like those kinds of YouTubers. Same with Etho.
I've never watched Etho, but I have watched some B-dubs because I wanted to watch some like building hermitcraft stuff so I could get
I
a.
heard a lot of people comparing my Terraformer Greg series to Etho, and that seems like very high praise.
Yeah, I bet it is. We're gonna do some dithering, chat, and what I mean by dithering is that the gradient is not all connected necessarily.
That's
Um,
how I did the gradients in my base.
yeah, I don't do dithering in my gradients, but I'm going to try it this time, and it's going to take me 20 times longer to finish this gradient as a result.
Okay, I still feel like the front shape is very good, but the side shapes aren't. But the problem is the Empire State Building's kind of like that.
Yeah, I mean
So
it's got one
I think
angle, you know? It's got a
I
pose, and then
yeah,
that's it.
I like the arches you had on parts of your base. So I think we could just do that. Oh,
Yeah,
but it's
we can steal
screw it.
some
We can throw
arch.
Gothic in here. Let's throw some Gothic in.
We
All
can have a
across it.
little bit
That's
of
nice.
gothic as a treat.
Yeah. Anyone who's watched my TFG series knows I love Gothic. The final base was actually fire. I hope I can live up to the standard of that base in this series.
Spotify is not doing it for me. Love sick acoustic. There we go. We got a little Banovator. One sec. Peace Banovator.
Okay, I can
Speaking
have a
of
little bit of
Etho,
shape.
was the wildest keyboard monitor setup out there. What does that mean? Like his keyboard and monitor are scuffed?
No, his setup. Um, I'm trying to remember all the details. His mic is in a used Kleenex box to hold it up because it doesn't have a stand.
Okay, that's
Um,
fine.
no, that's the main thing I remember, but there's like 5 major points of just an extremely cursed and horrific setup.
Respect, honestly.
You have a bed.
Oh yeah, I can sleep. There's a monster replicator that I set up, so there shouldn't be any baddies. But you just don't have night vision?
Yeah, and I also. Why are you? You place down a bed and you choose to sleep on the concrete.
Yeah, I
Come
don't really
on.
know what that's about. That's just how it is.
That's just how you are, I guess.
That's just how I am.
Yeah. Like jet lag on day one, sleeping 12 meters under the ground.
Dude, the war changed me, okay? The war changed me. Oh, this is a good song. I'm glad I chose to switch this up.
This is a good song too. Got to
Silk
Bible walk
Song
it.
OST for the 20 trillionth time. Honey,
What else would I ever listen
it's
to?
time to listen to Silk Song OST. Yes, dear.
I feel bad for my viewers who don't like Silk Song because I'm just gonna start posting more of it. I'm mad obsessed with the game still.
I think
470 hours, by the way.
you'll find the people who are there for you, which is good.
Yeah, with the video I'm working on right now should grow my audience.
I'm feeling like
In
jet
the
lag
Silk
right
Song
now with
department.
these goddamn gradients. Kind of crazy.
Actually doing pretty good. I'm still trying to shape everything correctly, and I'm complicating the sides now.
The Kleenex blocks half the keyboard he wraps around. Wait, what? I
What does
posted
that
an. I don't know what
mean?
that means. Yeah, I posted an image of Ethos setup in general in your Discord. I will. I'll take a
Hold
gander at
on,
it.
I'm in your Discord. I can check this. I can check this shit. What the hell am I looking
Oh
at?
my god, 5-star computer. Oh my
Why is
god,
the Oh, I remember that too. He
he's
has
a
his mouse
lefty.
sideways. No, he's not a lefty. He still uses that with his right hand, but
Mm.
instead of right mouse button, he essentially treats it as top mouse button, and then left is bottom mouse button. Wait, no.
Dude,
Yeah, that's
that's
what it
so
is.
scuffed. That's so scuffed. All right, I can show it. I can show it to stream. Don't here, let's see. Display capture. Don't dox me.
He claims it's better for his hand is probably shaped like some. You know
My
what?
favorite is
I'm
the
not gonna
mouse
body
pad
shame
actually.
any.
That's so scuffed. No, I'm a fan of that. I'm a fan of that.
I
The
feel like we need
voices
to
telling me to
restart
hit the stop streaming button, turn off display capture.
intrusive thoughts. Hey, I actually remembered to hit record today.
Let's
Proud of me.
go. Big ups.
Hold on, let me change the way I'm doing this. Yeah, we'll move this over 2 blocks.
Does he move with the arrow keys? I don't know, dude. I don't know. I'm not Etho. I don't know the Etho lore. He scares me as much as he scares you guys.
I remember Mumbo made a video on all hermits cursed stuff because he was trying to defend the fact that he presses shift with his thumb.
Whoa. Whoa.
You didn't know that Mumbo
Whoa.
lore? Yeah,
No.
he curls his thumb under his hand to press shift.
Everything I learn about Hermitcraft lore seems to be against my will.
But yeah, Ren on their server, I forget exactly what his buttons were, but I'm pretty sure to move left it was A, to move forward it was E, to move right it was G, and to move down it was like X or C, or not move back.
I
So
can't
instead
even
of
with that.
WASD, it's AEGX. I don't know what possessed him to use that keybind.
That's so gross. Oh my gosh. Bloodstrap with a tier 1 sub. They've subscribed for 17 months. I didn't even know that I have been streaming for 17 months. That is so crazy. It has been so long. How are you doing, Bloodstrap?
Okay,
That's
for the rest of the building here, should I just keep it relatively basic except for
yeah,
the
why don't
fact
we
these
just like
bits here?
yeah, take this blueprint and just take it all the way to the top.
Yeah. Well, until the spire at least. Why does Phantom feel like such a fitting song for building a giant evil black skyscraper in the middle of the shopping district?
It's evil. Yeah, but it'll be less evil when it gets to the top,
It'll be
so.
yeah, when it has the gradient, it'll be less evil.
Let me get rid of oh, that's a shame,
Damn,
actually.
this actually.
Gotta remove this
Wait, I
wireframe.
actually did the base perfectly. That's the Empire State Building right there. And then this is just our base. Using the gradient is just our base. There's a lot of texturing we have to do afterwards to add accents and break up the shape and stuff. Fun.
Here, I'll help you with the corp going to the top, and then we can make a spire, and then I guess I can just start filling it in. I guess you guys are in for a very peaceful ride today. Oops, all corp. Actually, should I do this with the actual blocks? Because that'll make my life easier, right?
At this point, it seems like Aspect is taking care of all the technical stuff, so Hecuba, wow, so Hecuba can build to his heart's content.
That might be true.
That's kind of accurate. I was gonna work on a few things, like I was gonna work on Ruby Slurry. Aspect told me to,
That's
and then
really good.
instead I chose to build my casino, and Aspect instead just nugget duped Chromium, and so Ruby Slurry was useless, and so I didn't build it.
Ruby Slurry is still really strong. I mean, I have nugget duping set up, and I still use Ruby Slurry just because it's good.
Okay, but we have like 32 stacks of Chromium from nugget duping.
That's not bad.
That was just from one nugget dupe in the middle of MV 2 weeks ago. So
We have about 8K stainless steel lying around.
but yeah, I'm still gonna be doing technical stuff. Like HV's gonna go crazy. I'm just building an MV. MV's my building tier, but HV is where I'm gonna lose half my audience because I'm just gonna be rambling about oil every episode.
No, that's when you're gonna gain your audience. Everyone loves oil processing in GT
Yeah,
community.
but I have a significant vanilla Minecraft audience
Ah, dude, no,
that
no, no.
would
They'll get
not.
converted.
Okay.
I
It's very real.
trust, dude. That is the best part. The lines. Oh my god, it's so fun to watch people set up lines. HV is gonna be pretty
Okay, no,
insane.
this works. I'm looking at this. This works.
This does work. Yeah, it's looking great.
I feel like I could like maybe round this off or something. Don't know. Yeah, that does just work. Okay. We'll add texturing later. Now it's time for me to join in on the gradient.
Yeah, can
Interesting thing with these gradient builds is that it's kind of a trust the process thing where it won't look as good as you want it to until the very end.
do you want to help me set up the wireframe with the gradient, at least the top part, and then once we get all the way to the top, we can set up the spire, and then I think from there we could
Oh, so
just
I just
fill it in.
continue my wireframe? Oh, well, now I have to replace all the stuff I
Yeah,
just
yeah, we need to
built.
replace the wireframe with
I shouldn't have done that in the first place.
like as soon as you get the basic idea, that's when you okay, that Agon, smooth stone, polished stone brick. I should probably organize these into
Can you
like
do a Minecraft stream soon? Maybe eventually I'll play Minecraft. I don't know.
Can you
I
do a
don't feel like
mine?
it right now.
That's crazy. I hope duct and
You know what? This isn't really Minecraft. If we're being honest, maybe he wants vanilla Minecraft. Maybe that's what he
I
means.
don't know if anyone wants vanilla Minecraft.
I don't. I certainly don't. I
One,
don't
two,
like
three,
vanilla.
four,
I've
five,
said
six.
this many times on my streams. I don't like it.
I actually do not really mess with vanilla that much. I can't really do it.
Yeah. The reason we play mods like this is because we don't actually want to play the original game. So
Looking forward to my AE2 adventures. Oh man, am I looking forward to AE2 adventures too.
I'm gonna have to learn subnetting. I'm scared.
I can teach you. I'm the AE2 guy. Also, Aspect has a very good background with AE2 and stuff, so he should be able to
Oh
help.
yeah, I might just end up building the Citadel and ignore E2.
No, you should definitely learn it.
I might actually just be building this whole series, and I don't mind. I just maybe some of my viewers will mind.
I
There's
think you'll
other series.
definitely enjoy learning. AE2 is probably one of my favorite learning curves in this pack. Like, it was interesting because I struggled with it a lot to begin with.
Well,
But, like,
I'm not starting from like ground zero. Like I know quite a bit about AE2.
what I mean
Not
is
from
that this is the
AE3 even.
crucible of AE2. This is like the pack where if you don't AE2, you're going to struggle. And then the AE2 concepts you need to know inside and out in order to do well in this pack. And that's what I like about it because it taught me like extreme AE2 prowess.
I ran out of charge. This high rise is actually gonna be peak.
Hey John, we're gonna do early titanium via Stabaloy. We actually had Stabaloy and LV. I actually have titanium dust right now. The problem is we don't have a vacuum freezer to cool it. So that's the thing that you can get titanium in LV, and we did. 35 titanium dust. It's been like a month. I haven't seen this in a while. I hope that it's not broken. Oh, oh no. I think we're full on signs, maybe?
Sorry, I had to eat again. It was a good pizza.
How
Barbecue
dare
chicken.
you? I need to get some upgrades
Oh,
for
I'm
this.
sorry.
Yeah.
How many witch spawners could you put in one witch farm before it doesn't even matter?
I mean, with the Timewood clocks, it doesn't even matter to begin with, I don't think.
Okay, well we have two witch spawners just sitting here from Logan's old farm,
Yeah,
and
just
I've
nab them
always been
up.
tempted to just throw it into our current witch farm to make it four spawners.
Dude, do it. Straight up. That'll be nice.
But
It,
there's really no point. All the barrels are full.
yeah, at a certain
I
point,
just
yeah.
emptied the iron barrel like 2 hours ago. It's full again.
The witch farm is very strong, especially in this type of run. Did I do this wrong?
Yeah.
One, two, three, four, five,
I'm
six.
glad we have that for factory blocks. If it weren't for aspects of witch farm, I wouldn't be building with factory blocks.
Chat, am I having a lobotomy? What is going on? Why am I so bad at counting?
Your mid lobotomy on stream.
I feel like that's every day on stream. Okay, I think this is good. I think we're good.
I
I
probably need to
got.
place this because I don't want to do dithering on the wireframe.
I mean,
I just want
I
to
don't
like
mind
place it
dithering the
close.
wireframe eventually.
Well, no,
But
we'll dither it once we actually fill in
yeah, it'll be
everything.
much
But
easier to do that once we have the wireframe all set up because we could just break and replace some blocks.
that's what I'm asking. Like, should I just place it like you've done the original wireframe here?
Yeah,
Dithering.
that's what I'm thinking. Yep.
Okay.
Chat, yesterday I had my first Facebook Marketplace experience. I pulled into some. It was a storage unit in the middle of nowhere, and I was ready to die, and then I was introduced to this very charming old man who sold me $400 like basically new ski boots for about 120. So I really lucked out.
Common random old guy W.
Dude, he was great. He was a charmer. He put like heaters in the boots just so like when I tried them on that they would not be uncomfortable. What a G. Streaming prevents math and counting. That's true. And reading. Streaming is like the
Studies have
anti-brain.
shown. Also, I'm looking at how the building's shape is gonna turn out, and I think we need to make it like equal to the inner buildings, even though you said you didn't want to do that originally. But
Yeah, it's looking a little
I
short.
think it does need to be like 10 or 15 blocks higher. Like not too much, but it's not gonna quite look right as it is now.
So I guess the issue then do we just extend the gradient? Do we add some more blocks
Yeah,
that are
that's
not calcite?
gonna be a no, I think we just have to lengthen each section here, which is gonna be a pain in the ass.
Well, I think we can get away with like white concrete. We definitely get away with like two more blocks and then make the spire.
White concrete is actually surprisingly dark. You'll need cubits instead.
Okay. Let's try it. Let's see if we can get two more blocks in between. Let's see. I mean I have white concrete right here. Let's give it a try.
I'm pretty sure it's like as bright, if not a little bit darker than calcite.
John, I have not
Just in case.
skied in a very long time since I was a kid. So I bought some skis so I can ski with my friends this season and try it out. I think I was pretty good though. I was on black diamonds and stuff when I was a kid, but like East Coast black diamonds, so it's not really that challenging. Do you have white cubits on hand that we can use?
No, I kind of threw away all the qubits because we're better than that. We don't use qubits. Now we are gonna use
But
qubits.
now we are.
We were better than that.
We were very briefly.
They seem like kind of a pain in the ass to me.
Well, Soy already has a farm for qubits, has like a
Of course he does.
4,000. The other thing that we could do, Hecuba, is we could
By the way,
make.
I'm kind of scared of soy now because they basically have Stargate after 2 weeks. They're really
Well, I mean,
close.
he always had that within him. But what I'll say is we could
Yeah,
make the
but like
building thinner, and that would help.
right now they're barely at the start of MV. We're gonna schedule the HV ribbon cutting ceremony, and he's just gonna hop on and instantly finish all of MV in one day.
Yeah, he
Probably,
probably.
actually, no, he probably will hop on the HV ribbon cutting ceremony and do all of HV and MV in one day.
I mean, after what he's done, it doesn't seem so hard. I think we can
Because
get away
he
with
did
this.
already do that. Stream 1 was all of Steam, LV, MV, HV, and EV in one stream.
What do you think? I think we can get away with this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We could even make the base a little bit thinner. 2,
Are you
3,
gonna
4,
check out
5,
Hightail?
6.
If it's as similar to Minecraft as people say, then probably not. I don't like vanilla Minecraft.
It's like RPG-ish. It has a lot of RPG elements that I'm not sure if I'm into. I'm gonna wait till it's
Yeah, but
in
at the same
full
time,
release.
I've heard that it's basically 3D Terraria, which might make me interested because I have 1,400 hours on Terraria.
Truth nuke. Do you perchance enjoy White Monster? It's like it's there. It's definitely that's like white people culture right there. You can't really deny the importance of white monster in the history of the whites.
Diamond Dollies move spawners. Yeah, I know. We didn't just like have witch spawners in our base. Like used a Diamond Dolly to get them there.
Okay, I think we're pretty much set. We could even thin out like the top portion of the building to make it look good. Oh, whoops, that's white concrete. You're right, qubits is a lot brighter than white concrete.
Yeah, when you play vanilla, you always think that white concrete is the brightest block, but no, it's surprisingly gray.
Stealing all the qubits
In
from
fact, I'm
Tofu Corp.
looking at this from a distance. Calcite is lighter than that white concrete, and so it looks a bit weird.
9, how long did it take you to get from Tier 9 Eye of Harmony to Stargate? It'll take them like 2 weeks of just waiting, unless they go crazy with power. So, they're definitely set to break the record, but it's going to be a little bit
What's the
painful.
record?
44 days.
Oh, I thought it was like 25 days. I remember
No.
hearing that number somewhere, but I think that was actually just their estimation
Yeah,
for when they'd be
that's
done.
that's approximately when they're going to be done, yeah.
Yeah, I just heard that number, but I don't know what it's referring to. I just had a stroke trying to understand my own wireframe. I think I know what's going on, though.
I'm glad someone does.
I'm glad this very helpful wireframe is going to help us build and know the shape.
All right, let me also bring the floor measurement back. I'm going to put it here. Perfect.
Gregtech is 2D Terraria? So true.
ZQM Laser Cloud is saying, oh, hi, ZQM. How's it going? He's saying that if you gather about 17 spawners, you hit mob cap in vanilla. That's
In
funny.
vanilla,
Yeah.
well, with Cursed Earth and
Yeah, yeah.
Timewood, we can very easily hit that with like 3 spawners.
How the heck do I keep using the wrong type of thing? This is supposed to be qubits over here. Okay. We now have the wireframe of the outside. We'll need to make the spire. I guess
Well,
we
I'm
could
just
just
gonna
make it out of
replace my wireframe down here.
qubits for now.
Yeah, that white concrete's gonna need replacing. It looks like a dark spot.
Really? I don't mind it. I think from
It
a
looks darker than
distance.
calcite.
Oh,
From a
I mean,
distance, it looks darker than calcite. Right now, it's hard to tell because it's night.
we could swap that and the calcite. What do you think?
What's this bank dealing in? What currency? We actually haven't come up with a name, but everyone on the server has so far been calling it Singularity coin.
I don't mind Singularity coin. That's kind of nice.
Yeah, I mean everyone's used coin in their name like it's a new crypto scam, but at the same time it kind of works, so we might just go with Singularity coin. But yeah, this is going to be a server-wide currency that's owned by the whole server, not just one group, like Tofu coin and Hecubucks were.
Hello, Bermejo. How's it going? Rick Sharp is on a 10 stream streak. Hello, quiet guy. Sorry, I haven't been keeping up with chat as well as I should be. Hecuba, come look at the. Well, actually, it's about to be nighttime.
I can't see anything.
We need to get you night vision. It's a pretty easy helmet enchant.
Oh, you're not using shaders?
No, I'm using night vision on my helmet.
I thought everyone was just using shaders.
I don't because I don't like watching my computer breathe for that long. So I actually think the calcite works a little bit like we could replace the white concrete, but I think the
Oh, we could
calcite.
just swap calcite and white
So I
concrete. That
tried
might
that on the
work.
right, and I don't think it looks as good because all the
Oh,
details of the calcite on macro are a little bit darker than the white concrete. So I think it looks
well,
good
that's
the
the
way it
thing with
is.
gradients. It's
The
wait, no,
closer you
that
get
does
to it,
look right.
looks
The
weird.
closer you get to it, the weirder it looks.
Yeah, but I think for
I think
now
we
it's
could just
okay.
use a darker cubit, right?
Maybe. Yeah, I don't really know. Let's give it a try.
Like try cubit 14 or 13.
It's about the same.
Oh, that would work.
I think
And
it
it would
looks
work
better
better with
though.
these. Because white concrete
14.
also has a very slight blue, which we learned
Yeah,
with
yeah, yeah.
tank did not look right. Oh yeah, that works.
That looks better. I agree. I'm
Oh,
gonna
now
do
that jump
that,
from diorite to calcite looks like
that,
whatever.
that,
Dithering will fix it.
and that. Thank you for following Faya's music. How's it going? How are you today? We love some musicians. I also thought circuits were going to be the currency for a while, but I don't know if that's just. I just don't think. I don't know.
If they would be the currency, then Tofu Corp would be infinitely rich in every tier. Like they have 44,000 LV
I
circuits
mean,
in
but
LV.
what that would end up encouraging though is that just everyone starts making circuits,
Hyperinflation.
which is
Rapid
fine.
hyperinflation. You'd have to pay in barrels of circuits. It would be like Germany in 1921. Like it's so over.
Okay,
Wait,
11
when was
blocks.
Germany's economy really bad? Because I remember at
Uh-oh.
one point, like the price of bread was 14 billion marks.
Hecuba, I think. Oh yeah, this wireframe in the back is 1 block longer than the wireframe in the front. Damn it.
No, where? What?
We have to move this wireframe in the back forward one little bit, which is good actually, because we need to make it look a little skinnier.
Okay, good. We have building wands. Does your pickaxe instamine like mine does?
Yes, it does.
What's it made of?
All the unbreaking stuff. It's Flurbins. Mine even
Oh,
Instamine's deep
I'm using
slate.
void. I don't even have that much redstone on here. Void's just that good.
Oh sheesh. I'm using a hardcore ender expansion thing to get a 0.75 multiplicative haste buff.
I'm using tobacco. I'm just getting high.
Bro's just smoking that shit. Cheers, ZQM. How are you doing, by the
I
way?
actually ran out of tobacco, and due to the dead economy right now, I actually can't get more. I might have to ask Aspect to cook up some.
Mm. Oh, wait. He says, we're going skiing tomorrow after my functional analysis exam. You're doing well. That's good. Looking forward to this weekend. That's awesome.
Why do I have like 3 mana steel files and 2 mana steel saws?
I don't know. I mean, Aspect did buy some Mana Steel for me the other day, so that might be it.
Yeah, but why would we even have this many of those tools?
Oh, I have so
And
many.
why would they all be in my backpack? They should be at my base.
Nah, that's definitely where they gotta be.
Oh boy, I hope Aspect doesn't ask me where all the tools went.
Mario, thank you for the 100 bits. Will you be able to convert the other coins like Tofu coin to Singularity coins? I think that's a perfect idea for how we should use this bank. Hecuba, one of my viewers asked, "We'll be able to convert coins to other coins," and I thought that would be a great way to make this bank relevant. Is that we can take Tofu coins and distribute other coins? I don't know how that would
We'll have
work.
an exchange period to
Exactly. Yeah, yeah.
transfer Tofu coin into this, but it's not going to be reversible. Like, I don't want currency to be confusing. We are going to have one currency, hopefully, by the end of MV.
I agree.
Money is supposed to be convenient.
Let me grab some iron fences for this spire. It's getting there. It's getting there. It is looking slightly phallic. I think we'll need to do something about that.
I think that's your problem, honestly. I don't see it.
We could get rid of like the back extension here. I mean that would still look phallic. Never mind.
I
Quasi
haven't
phallic.
wireframed out this center bit.
Lulo is asking me, do you have a schedule? No. I stream when God intends me to. I don't know.
Yeah, people often hop on my Silk Song streams asking when the next episode is releasing. Someone even asked that like 2 days after I released episode 7.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I'm not a mega corporation. I'm just a guy who wants to play Minecraft occasionally.
I think I should have a schedule, but I'm
No,
lazy.
that removes the fun. No, don't say that.
Well, we'll see. We'll see. What was I doing? Iron fences for the top so I can get some lightning rod action.
Oh, the top here is square, but there's still part of the wireframe that didn't make it all the way up. Because you got that little like that little bit that makes the Empire State Building distinct. I don't know how to explain it. Where it goes in, the little indent on the front.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, I see, I see. I mean,
The top needs to be a different shape.
that should be fine. We could just like cut that. We can take a cut out of the middle of the building and just that'll be okay. That fits with the plan that I have, is what I'm saying.
I just got hit with peak in my playlist.
Rod
I
extrusion.
can't say the name of the song though because
I
the
think
problem I always have whenever I bring up the song. Suddenly I can't name it.
I
Because
don't
it's
think you need to
spoiled.
do that anymore. I don't
No,
think.
I still have plenty of friends who are just slowly working through through the game because it's absolutely huge and they have a job and so they're just taking their time.
Having a job.
So
Your
yes,
streaming times have
there's
gotten much
definitely
better.
still people working through the game. Also, when Silksong released, I got one of my friends who's actually the Arnian King. Fun fact. Got him hooked on hooked on Hollow Knight first. At first, he didn't like the game, and I was kind of forcing him to play it. But once he got to like Dreamnail and stuff, he was hooked. He would like call me every single day and then just play for 4 hours.
Chat, should we make a
And then
lightning rod?
I got him on Silk Song, and the same thing happened where he didn't like it at first.
Hello, Tangerine. Bro sees what he wants to see. True. Your streaming times have gotten much better. I remember watching you on my commute early morning shift. Yeah, this is a much better time for most people. I actually don't think I would have gotten partner unless I swapped to this time, which was kind of, it's just how it is. But this is also better for me because then I wake up consistently every day at the same time. I just stream whenever I wake up, which is at like 3 p.m. in the afternoon. Hello, Dark Blair. How's it going? Okay, I'm gonna replace the top like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Might need some more qubits soon. The ones I stole from Tofu Corp don't seem to be doing it for me.
Oh no, you shouldn't have said that.
Hello, Stereo. When did you get partner? Late congrats. A couple days ago. I applied. I was really psyched about it.
To make a brewing stand because I went insane one night trying to get a brewing stand.
I remember
And
the
then I
brewing
quickly
stand
learned
night.
that then I learned that I can't actually do anything because Thaumcraft is gatekeeping me, and so I rage quit.
That's pretty classic, honestly. That's pretty classic.
Thank you, Thaumcraft.
Thank you. Very cool, Thaumcraft.
There doesn't need to be Thaumcraft gatekeepers. Thaumcraft gatekeeps itself.
1,
I
2.
butchered that joke completely because I couldn't say it properly. This is so sad.
3, 4, 5. Okay. This is like kind of coming together. It's kind of all coming together. It's all coming together. Oh, I need to watch that movie. Emperor's New Groove. Such a goated movie. Maybe that's what I'll do today. Oh no, I have to cook and then go climbing. Maybe tonight.
Climbing? Mumbo Jumbo reference?
Does Mumbo
Oh no,
Jumbo climb? Is he a rock
yeah,
climber?
he keeps like disappearing from Hermitcraft for a month because he's in the Alps.
That's crazy. I am also a rock climber. I've been climbing for like 10 years now. Jeez.
Fire.
Simply Den saying, you deserve Twitch partner. I mean, sometimes I rewatch VODs just for your voice. Oh my god, that's very kind. I'm very psyched about having Twitch partner. It was a very fun experience streaming to get there. Are there better methods for breeding crops than sitting in a room with a bunch of crop sticks in a weeding trowel for hours? No.
No.
Which is
Ask
why
Mastiox.
everyone hates
He'd give you the
crops.
same answer.
And my personal recommendation is that you never touch crops if this is your first GTNH playthrough and you have no reason to.
Just don't.
Yeah, just
Period.
don't do crops at all. There's no reason to do that to yourself. Pretty much, yeah. You just don't do crops. Is my I like every time I see someone do crops, I never see them leave like MV. They never make it past that. That's my analysis on crops. We unfortunately will have to do crops because the hops plant, which Flurbin wants to make fleur beer out of, is
You want
only a
hop
crop.
seeds? I have like an astronomical amount of
If you
hop seeds
if you have
because
good
I
ones,
enslaved Mastiox.
maybe give them to
Yeah,
Flurbin next time you see him.
okay, well he'll have to pay up.
Okay, that's okay. I'll leave him with a
I'm not
little
handing these
allowance.
out.
Or I guess we just ask Mastiox, go straight to the supplier.
Oh yeah, he would just give them for free. Never mind. He gave them to me for free.
What grade do you climb? So I have been bouldering for 10 years, and my highest send is like V9 indoors. I think V8 outdoors. So nothing like insane, but good. Good for my... Just good in general. And then I'm terrible at rope climbing, so the highest I've sent is like 12D, maybe. I think maybe I've hit a 13A once or twice. We also want IRL cooking stream. I've been thinking about IRL streams like rock climbing and like cooking. I don't know if I'm that like maybe if I do a subathon and I like just need to get out of the house, even though I'm in subathon mode, I'll like take you guys rock climbing with me. But I feel like it's such a weird thing to put on other people, like filming in public. It would just make me feel weird a certain way. Hempcrete, where is the qubits?
Probably raining from the sky right now.
That's true. How do you make qubits? Black wool and stone? Oh, this is very easy.
I don't know. Black wool seemed like a pain when I. Why does it need a paintbrush?
Yeah,
What
why
is
is it black wool?
Who hurt the GTNH devs? I'm sorry.
You could do squid ink with the chem bath. I want to
Where?
switch
Why does everyone
gears.
think I have squid ink?
Because you can get millions of ink sacs by one spike trip. The neurotic goose effect. Okay, 512 ink sacs. That should be pretty easy. Wool is
Oh
also...
no, this looks like I just kicked its nose in. No, I'm not gonna do that to the building.
I climbed like V7, V8 back when I was into competitive climbing. 513 lead was my rope climbing peak. That's awesome. Really cool to see this fellow climber. I enjoy it. I think it's a good mental puzzle, especially for those of us like GTNH players who are really into like I can't work out and just like slam weights 24/7. That makes my brain want to stop living. But doing stuff like bouldering, where it's a puzzle, it's like a mental body puzzle, is very interesting to me. I think that's why it's been so addicting and taken off so much. Okay, 512, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We do need some wool, which I think we're just going to do string.
I
Ooh.
do a lot of athletic stuff, but I used to be big into swimming, which I think kind of went into the speedrunner side of me, like trying to optimize all my strokes as good as possible, and like the
Optimizer
I'm trying to
grind
remember.
set.
Were they just called turnarounds? they just call it like when you reach the wall, you'd always do like a flip and then jump off the wall, and it goes very fast.
I don't
A
know.
lot of
I
stuff
never did
like that.
swimming. I did diving.
I know. I'm talking. I'm asking myself what it
Oh,
was called. Still kind of looks like I kicked the building's nose in. I don't know if I like that. But yeah. I guess Gregtech players really like bouldering because it's a challenge, or climbing and stuff. But I think more of my brain is the speedrunner mindset, and so that's why I was into swimming, because there's all that optimization trying to push as much water for the least amount of energy
yeah, I like
and get
that
all
too.
that speed.
That sounds fun.
I don't know if other things like sprinting has that same effect, but I always remember just trying to get everything down with swimming.
All right, chat. We're
Get as fast as
visiting
possible.
the Goose Mob Farm in a sec. I'm about to do some heinous shit. Grab this. There we go. I need a small smidge of string. LEV is the best time to do like
Dude,
EEC setup and bees, in my opinion.
I had my chat closed for the last 30 minutes. I'm sorry, guys. I was looking at the Empire State Building.
All right, let's see if we can find a soul of a
Flip turns.
spider.
There we go. What swing stroke were you best at / favorite? Definitely breaststroke. I really couldn't do anything else. It was a stroke that I could do basically indefinitely, like walking. I once swam 3,000 meters with just that and wasn't even really tired afterwards.
Whoa, my cardio
And
is so
it was
bad.
also my fastest stroke
I
in my
could not
swim club.
imagine that.
In my swim club, I had beat everyone else at that stroke.
Chat, watching this mob farm is so funny to me. Check this out. Oh gosh. There's 14.2 thousand in one little go. Oh my god. Yeah,
Yeah,
turn
the
off the
other one I
magnet.
was kind of decent at just because my swim coach really wanted me to get better at least one other swim. Was freestyle, because everyone knows that one. Other people call it front crawl, but that's
Front.
just like the
Who is
stereotypical
calling
swimming.
freestyle front crawl? What?
That was like the technical term for it, I remember.
Gross. I've never heard that in my life.
But yeah, that's like the stereotypical swimming. Everyone knows what it looks like.
I guess this will also be the method to get tons of titanium. Yes. Do you watch
Okay.
Magnus? Like Mitbo? Not really. I don't watch much climbing media. I just do it for fun.
The top definitely needs to change. I'm gonna wireframe the top, and then I'm gonna start filling in
Okay.
this gradient.
If you
Why
want to
do I have
do, I think it might be more interesting on stream to do interiors. So if you wanted to start working on an interior with me, we could do that.
interiors happen after the exterior's done?
Okay.
I'm sorry, that's how it be.
I mean, dude, we work on this together. If you need that, I am down with that. I needed those 12,
And you
those
can
those
work on the interior if you
floor
want, but I can't do
heights.
that.
That was a thing that I needed, so I'm happy to work together.
That top definitely needs to change though. But yeah, I'm sorry, I don't care much about entertaining the stream here. In fact, I just left all the building onto the live streams. Sorry guys. And I'm gonna do my process here. I'm not gonna do it in some order that's better for content. Oh, the building does definitely thin out towards the top, so there is a bit more shape up there.
This elevator gets me every time. Where'd Newton go? I saw him open my door. I heard him open my door.
I think Newton died a while. I'm sorry.
My
Pretty sure
cat,
he died
Newton?
in like the 19th century.
Yeah, my cat's doing okay. The philosopher's astronomer, whatever his name is, yeah, he's long gone.
Pretty sure he was a physicist and mathematician, right?
Yeah, something like that. I don't know. I don't know much about all that.
Didn't he like discover calculus during
No,
lockdown or something?
I think that was
Isaac Newton? No, that was Newton, right?
Arabic. The Arabic boys were doing calculus.
I'm like 99% sure it was Newton. Maybe someone in Arabia had discovered it before him, but Newton just was the first in Europe to discover it,
Nah,
which is
Newton
why it's
just
relevant.
does all the an object in motion stays in motion. Also, cheers, by the way. Hello,
No, I
Slayer.
I think he did more than that. Yeah, he had laws of thermodynamics and stuff, but I'm pretty sure he did calculus. My chat should
Yeah,
back me up on this.
chat ruin his career.
Once the 20-second delay is up,
Also, what is the shopping district for it? So we're gonna do it like Hermitcraft does it, and we're gonna use it to trade items. I, for one, am going to be selling item filters because the teams in the future are gonna need a ton of them to make their clean rooms. And making item filters blows baloney, but we have an
my
automation
chat's
for
just
it.
ignoring me. They're not even commenting on
Okay,
Newton.
Pizza
This
Track
is
got
so
me.
sad.
Yes, Isaac Newton developed a form of calculus, which he called the method of fluxions around the mid 1660s, independent of Gottfried Wilhelm Leibniz, who developed his own version later in the 1670s. But I feel like we've heard of the white boys who, like, quote unquote, invented calculus, but I swear it was like an Arabic thing much before that. How are you getting phosphorus in LV?
I haven't heard
Behold,
of any like Arabic calculus,
my
but they did
appetite
do a lot
dust.
of other things, right? Wasn't
Uh,
it an Arabic nation that brought the current number system?
oh
Or was
yeah,
that
that
India?
one I know as a fact.
And we know
Invisible
that number
spider
system
trophy.
is good because there's a mathematics golden age in India as soon as they adopted that system.
Did I get? Oh,
Dude,
making
I need you to
qubits.
sleep. I'm sorry, I'm helpless.
Dude, you need to get this backpack back, bro. Or we need to get you night vision, which I think is a better solution. We can try it. I think if I find it in the Thaumonomicon, we can get you a helmet with night vision. What, are you wearing a diamond helmet right now?
Lapis.
What
Or
the
sapphire, sorry.
hell?
Sapphire helmet.
What the
Um,
hell?
when we got ourselves ready for the end fight, we were poor, very poor.
Sapphire?
And so the best we could
What?
do was sapphire from the dungeon we were in,
What is
because we didn't have
this?
any diamonds,
Oh my god.
and we didn't have any infernal farm or anything.
Chat, I need you guys to
But since
clown
this has
Hecuba.
since this has mending and has the same stats as diamond, it hasn't been a problem. So the
I
only
need
difference with sapphire is that it has extremely low durability, but
I
mending
need you
fixes
guys to
that.
clown this guy for being poor.
I'm not poor anymore. Pretty sure we still have more HV circuits than you.
How many do you got?
8 stacks.
Whoa! Okay, yeah, you got more. We got 3 stacks. That's
Come on,
impressive.
dude. Grow up. Get better.
Okay, from here, I think we need a couple of things to do this. I need to get the Thaumonomicon out. Because there is a Thaumonomicon way to infuse Ender IO night vision onto a
I just
helmet.
I just randomly remembered when I hopped on Flirbin's stream, and asked him if he thought the Thaumonomicon was better or worse, and he, like, without hesitation, he said, "No, I hate it after this."
Infusion enchantment. Ooh, okay, I think we found it. So there's repair, protection, haste, blast protection. Got most of this. Huh, I didn't know about all this. And apparently it just does not have the recipe for... Okay, well,
Thank you, Thaumcraft.
yeah, thank you for nothing.
Common Thaumcraft L. I'm sorry, my teammate is Aspect. He's like the #1 Thaumcraft glazer. And then I still hate it because of E2E. I'll never change.
Do I need the research? Do I actually? Where is the research for infusion and enchantment?
Didn't Goose do all the research anyone ever needed and put in a book or something?
Yeah, I have a ton of research. I don't have everything though, so that might be it. Magic touch.
Doesn't that book just give you like 2 billion warp?
Yeah, pretty much. You just need to sit there for a couple hours with soap and clean
Great.
that shit off. Auto enchanting table.
A lot of qubits up at the top here.
Huh, I can't find this. What a good and useful book. Exactly. That's what I'm thinking. Like, wow, I learned so much today with this book that told me everything that I needed to know. I'm assuming this
A
would
lot of
be
math was actually invented by me. I believe that.
where is infusion alter? Or I guess infusion in the Thaumonomicon.
I forgot to actually loop my playlist. This is so sad.
Runic Matrix, Research, Artifice. So I'm assuming that we will find our answers in the Artifice tab. Flux Scrubber.
Oh, any Silksong players in the chat, can you check Blue SR's stream if it's still going? I want to know if he PB'd. I was watching that before 9 got online. I need to
Nothing.
know.
Wow.
He's thrown like every run he's done for the past month and a half.
No chat. Night Vision is actually an enchantment you can do. I remember the recipe, it has golden carrot, night vision potion. Soy does this every once in a while. He did this for me. And then you just press the toggle. There's like a Ender.io toggle for night vision button that you can just toggle it on. Yeah, no, it's like so free. Don't do the Illumine lens. I would not recommend that. I just don't remember what it is. And every single time I feel like I ask Soy and then I totally forget it immediately. Well, next time. Thaumic Exploration. Okay, Jester might just have me right here. Thaumonomenon, Thaumic Exploration. This looks promising. Very promising. Dip-a-doo. Enchantment Night Vision. Oh, let's go. Let's go.
Blue didn't PB today. He threw at Carmelita 2 deaths. Carm, really? He died on Carm.
Damn.
I've seen his Carm fights. He's so good at that.
Rolled.
What the hell is wrong with him? So, Blue held world record. It was just like, I'm gonna do some Silksong rambling.
Okay. All right, chat. I'm gonna quick mute so that way I can do this in some type of peace. All right, and then let's see. Owl is Census, so we're pretty close. Then Lux. I always go Air and Modus is my favorite way to go. I know we get a lot of Instrumentum and Ordo, but we also get a lot of Air and Modus, and it's a lot easier to make when you run out of research aspects and stuff, and then we grab that. Okay, we have Enchantment Night Vision now. Alright, 2 golden carrots and 1 Salismundus plus 13 levels. It's that easy. It is that easy. A little bit of Tenebrae, Census, and Lux. Ugh. It doesn't even need... Wait, it doesn't even need the potion? I swear that Soy was making a potion for that. Let me grab this and bring it along. Disarming? Binding? Cursed. I'm gonna triple check this because that just doesn't look right. Alright, couple golden carrots then. Hello, Shallow Fried Cheese. Yeah, we're at MV right now. How are you doing? Let's make Hecuba. I'm actually going to do this for Flurbin as well, because he doesn't have that enchantment on his helmet. So let's make a Sapphire helmet for Hecuba. A diamond one for Flurbin. How do we make golden carrots? Magnanimous and gay. That sounds like me. Ooh, I don't know if I have carrots, chat. That's probably actually the hardest part of this. Nice. Thank you for following, Chris Suri. How's it going? We have a couple of gold nuggets. Just a couple. You know what? I think I should make another couple of these just in case I do in fact need to make night vision potions. I don't want to be struggling with that. If my memory was correct and the Thaumonomicon is wrong, which is fairly normal. You don't need? Okay. Oof. Ah, we're about to get a cat cam, chat. Yes. What do you think, Newton? Sorry for harassing you. All right, he's found his spot on my lap, so this is gonna be. Actually, let's see if I can get a camera of him. You get Newton camera. I gotta move my hand so you guys can see him correctly. Ooh, and I need Salus Mundus, which I think I can find at Soy's house. All right, I'm gonna move my mic real quick. What do you think of that? Slowly turning into a dude stream. Cat cam goes hard. For real. Where is, there we go, balance shards. I'm gonna chuck a couple of those into the macerator. Mew. Peak content by the cat. Yeah, this cat is named Newton. This is my depression cat that my parents got for me when I was highly depressed. Um, and he stayed with me ever since. Well, I need some XP, which should be a very quick solution. 187 levels. That's nice. That'll do. And what was it? 2 carrots, 1 salus. All right, buddy, you're blending in. Might have to let you go, okay? Yeah, that works. That works. There's a bunch of birds on the PS team, so a cat isn't too weird. Chat, if I was a furry, I would be a crow. So I'm also one of them birds. Okay, gold banded one. Let's hit that. World accelerate. Okay, yep. Just take all my health. Did it work? Oh, it's getting the Essentia. Okay, we got a sapphire helmet with night vision. Let's go. Let's do one more while we're here. Oh, I need to put the actual things in. 1, 2, 1. Hard lore drop. True. Okay, I'm gonna put this one in my backpack and we'll give it to Flurbin as a gift later. Oh my gosh, I have so much stuff in my backpack. I guess this will be my gift to the I'll put it over in the infusion area. Okay, Hecuba, I'm coming back to spawn with a small gift. Are you there?
Give me a sec. I'm eating my pizza again.
I got him at the exact wrong time. Ooh, this is looking good. Yeah, this is very Empire State Building right now.
At this point, would you say it's okay to say spoilers, since people who haven't played are likely not to play at all? No, I know people who are slowly working through the game, still in Act 1, having a lot of fun, and they really don't want spoilers, and so I respect that.
Oh, I have a gift for you, Hecuba. Can you come down to ground
Yeah,
floor?
I had that thought process when I was making my Silksong Let's Play series, when I was editing through that. But that's just the wrong mindset to have.
Here is night vision.
Oh.
If you want to combine it with your helmet on any one of the many anvils.
I'm glad you gave me the tattered rags to combine with my old tattered rags.
Oh yeah, of course, of course.
Is there an oh right the
Yeah, there's a couple
laptops.
anvils.
I had to make half of these. They're expensive.
I had
Enchantment cost 45.
I have those levels. Do you want me to do it?
Minecraft. Oh yeah, I died recently to Cave Johnson's grenade juice. I
Ugh.
didn't know it'd explode, and so like I blew up the side of my base. I had a suspicion, so I went outside. I didn't think it would actually destroy any blocks, though.
Okay, it's looking good, Chad. Here you go, Hecuba.
Oh, good.
Helmet named
Awesome.
9 is watching.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Let me get rid of the
That'll be
ban evaders
forever
in my
on
chat.
head.
Yep.
Am I being tracked?
Yeah, I mean,
You
9 is
this
watching.
helmet.
Okay, I'm gonna build a little bit of this interior and then I'm gonna hop off because I need to cook dinner for me and my mom.
This is very Empire State Building.
Yeah, it's looking
I
great.
may have shrunk the top too much, though.
Honey, I shrunk the top. We can have a front desk right here.
I can fix that later. Okay, I think it's time for me to do the very fun, very great dithering. That's not gonna drive me crazy, probably, hopefully.
I will, I mean, later tonight, I'll probably be on just grinding it out like Loki, so don't worry about it too much if you don't want to do it.
But yeah, phase 1 of building this thing is now done. We have the full wireframe and the gradient laid out.
Yeah, dude, that
Now
was
phase 2
awesome.
is actually filling out this wireframe with just one big gradient.
Sorry,
It's
did
not
I?
gonna look great by the end of phase 2 here.
Oh, I disagree. It'll look fantastic.
Yeah, it's gonna have shape. It's gonna have the gradient, but it's just gonna be that gradient. It's not gonna be anything like the final product. So phase 3 is gonna be adding literally anything to improve it, and then by the end of that, it'll look really good. So trust the process.
How much corp do you have in your inventory right now?
Just a stack and a half is what I started
Oh,
with. I think I'm about to run out.
yeah, I think we're out entirely. Oh, damn it. All right.
I
Whoa,
should've
no, there's more.
made
Let's
some
go.
stone.
There's more in your chest.
How many rock breakers do you have on stone?
Just one envy. I have 262,000, so just come
I
by.
have 2 LVs, so it's the same.
Yeah,
And
come by
I
and
have
grab
them
whenever.
both going into their own diamond upgraded drawers.
You gotta get those ruby upgraded drawers, bro.
Wait, what?
Dude, this has been awesome though. I feel like working together on this, both of us can like help when the other gets stuck. Let's do this again. This was nice.
Yeah, cooperative building's very nice. Also, we can sort of just ramble about shit for 4 hours.
I mean, that's what streaming is.
Yeah. But like, it's easier to do that.
Oh yeah, for
Normally
sure.
in my streams, I'm silent. Especially the Silksong streams recently, I've noticed that I don't
just
really
lock
say
in.
a word anymore because I'm locked the hell in. Except today, I'm gonna continue my bingo. I'm doing a bingo, like a blackout bingo, like Small Ant and others have done in the past. Little
Nice.
plug, anyone who wants to watch Silk Song, today's the only stream that's not going to be a speedrun.
What? I think I'm going insane. I think. Oh wait, that's why it's not square this whole time. Wait, no, oh, dude.
Also, I said I would do the dithering, and now all I've done is the parts that don't require dithering at all.
Is
I've chosen the parts that are just right away from that.
I think I'm going insane actually. I'm trying to make a square in the lobby here that's like a little desk, a front desk, and I'm just like I
I
think it's
think you've
impossible.
completely lost your shit.
I think I have. I think I
I can
have.
do Celeste Deathless. I can't do Celeste, period. I reached chapter 7 and then got stuck because I'm bad. I should try it again though, because I think Silksong, on the level I'm playing it, is probably significantly more difficult.
We should make a bank vault. Like one of those like really like dumb like looks like so overtly like a cartoon bank vault. Like we should do that, I
Hold on,
think.
I got a perfect block for that. Do you have any Tyrian blocks?
No, I don't. But we were thinking about Tyrion, so I can probably make some.
The shiny futuristic armor plating would be a perfect block for that door.
Oh my god, that's beautiful. Get this man a tape measure. Yeah, that was the biggest fumble in my building career. I don't know how it was that bad.
There's non-speedrun Silksong streams? Oh yeah, very often. I mean, like, I say very often. It's about once a week, but still, like, compared to what it may sound like, there's a lot more. Like, my challenge that I've put in, beating Silksong every day, the rules I've put in place basically allow me to do whatever the hell I want as long as I beat the final boss that day.
I'm
So
gonna
yeah,
dither the
usually
first
any
floor,
percent run.
and then
Usually it's an 90% run, but sometimes I want to break from that, and so I do something else. I'm getting better at, wow, I'm getting better at using unique thumbnails for those different streams. So if you look at yesterday's stream, I actually had a thumbnail for the bingo.
4 different airlocks and locking mechanisms. We need to put something really silly behind the bank vault door. Like just not currency at all.
Cave Johnson's grenade juice.
Yeah, just like a
Give the
single
terrorists the bomb.
arcane pedestal with a Cave Johnson's grenade juice.
I'm glad I caught that on camera, by the way. When I gave you the grenade juice, I
Yeah.
wasn't recording.
Oh,
And then I flew over to the side and quickly opened OBS. You may have seen me just stand still.
oh, no.
I needed to catch that on recording. I immediately edited it afterwards. Why is that hard to say?
That was a good moment.
Edited it.
I liked it. So last night, I mean, you'll see it on Hecuba's video whenever it comes out, but last night, Hecuba gave me Cave Johnson's grenade juice, which does something funny, which is it explodes you. So I ran straight at him while eating it because I already knew what
Can
it
we do
did.
a live demonstration? I actually have some.
Oh no, I don't want to die again. Dying is so annoying.
Thanks for the levels. Anyways, you're so juice.
I'm tired of dying.
I just need a live demonstration from you.
It'll be a dead demonstration for me because I'll be dying.
right there on the wall.
Yeah, I'll just splat against the wall. Dude, yeah, we could do a whole bit with like someone trying to pull a heist on the Project Singularity bank and they go into the bank. It's just fucking Cave Johnson's cave juice. That would be so funny. A2 Walrus. We could also do the Walrus. That would be good.
Final boss or true final boss? It depends how I'm feeling that day. I know, I just suddenly whiplash back to Silksong. But sometimes the rules are actually a bit complicated, just to allow me a bit more freedom. I have to beat the game on a unique ending that day. There's 4 different endings, and so, or like on that save file. So usually that means I can just do the normal ending on a new save file every day. But if I want to do true ending, then I can do the normal ending, and then the secret ending, and then true ending.
Bro's silk pilled. He's song maxing.
Song maxing. If you're doing the dithering like that, then I don't have to worry about shit. I can just place the like base blocks so that you can do dithering between them. Easy game. Except I'm not using a building wand, and so I'm extremely crippled here.
Oh, you're just gonna do like the floors? Because the only concrete block that stays always undithered is the floor, like the actual floor change.
Yeah, that's the section I've already placed here.
Okay, okay.
Oh, I forgot the colored bricks. Okay, fun. The Louvre heist. We should reenact the Louvre heist in Project Singularity on our
Okay,
bank.
I am out of blocks, so I think I'm gonna call it on this, and then I'll grind some of this out off camera tonight or something.
Okay.
But yeah, it's
I'm
looking
probably gonna be here for another 2 hours.
It's looking
Still gotta do Silk Song 2.
good.
Though.
We're in a good
Today is gonna
spot.
be very full for my schedule though, because a bingo stream lasts very long. Yesterday was 3 hours, and so whenever I end this stream, I'm probably just gonna go straight into Silk Song. But yeah, I'd need you to sleep one last time before you leave.
You have night vision. You have night vision now.
It doesn't work.
So go into your settings and find the Ender.io night vision keybind. Here, I'll show it off to chat because I just showed off the tech. Night vision. Dark steel armor. For me, I just bound it to N.
I'm just gonna, like, that one says it doesn't work. Well, yeah, sure, N. There's actually surprisingly few conflicting keybinds.
Yeah, I don't really use much.
GTNH.
Okay, well, thank you for building with me today, Hecuba. I'm gonna log off for now. I'm just gonna say goodbye to everyone on stream. Do you have any last words?
Watch my Silk Song stuff. Bye.
Yeah, pretty much. All right, peace, my friend. It's been lovely building with you today.
Bye.
All right, chat. That was stream today. I hope you enjoyed it. I had a good time. I had a great time. We're gonna build this bank. It's gonna have our Singularity coin. Oh my god, I'm getting touched. One sec. Life is good. Life is good. I hope you guys had a great day today. I hope you guys enjoyed a little bit of the 9 lore that I dropped this morning. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's go find somebody to raid, shall we? Orange Creamsicle is playing GTNH all the add-ons. Let's see. GTNH. TBM Striker. I remember Striker. Potato is doing cozy reading time. MC Term. I remember MC Term. I think I'm going to leave you with MC Term tonight because he's very charming and I like him a lot. So let's start this raid. Remember, as I said to you, that happiness and life starts with kindness. And if it's hard to be kind to yourself, then you'll need to start by being kind to others and holding them to a kinder standard. And then you'll learn one day to hold yourself to a kinder standard. So that's why I say every day, be kind to yourself and others and do the best that you can. And hopefully we'll make it somewhere with that. I think you will. Thank you for joining me, chat. Let's go raid MC Term and give him a fantastic amount of love. Peace, everyone.